Hey, so I'm going to show you something with my body which wasn't like this just 2 weeks ago, maybe even 10 days ago or less. But basically, my armpit is a, a gape, and there's something very similar to this on my. You can see it's sunken. There's a hole. So and it's basically I was doing this. Right. So there's like a hole here underneath my armpit, and I'm having trouble walking, um, thinking. Well, my mind still works, but I'm having constant confusion and yes, muscular dystrophy or something like that, which has no history in my family at all. It just suddenly happened, and I wish it would get better. Um, I point out the first time I really had some acute pain with a smartphone near me was a month before Brexit happened, not long, even 3 weeks before the artist Prince died. And I point out this armpit thing. It's I can feel it between my legs to my butt, basically. And like I said, I'm having trouble walking. I feel it in my something in my calf muscles. Um, and I've been stuck in a room with these very strange, very foreign people who don't talk or they say constant nonsense and talk loud in some foreign language and have no concern or wisdom. So in real life, I'm constantly surrounded by the most random, mediocre, actually crazy people. People who have no reason to be here other than that they're crazy. Um, and the worst thing of all, seemingly, after what I'm sharing about my body, like coming undone, suddenly, I'm not doing any extreme physical activity. I'm just around these very random, very foreign people, um, which I grew up around. I was the random foreign person in the Wild West, okay, in the poorest possible situation. But on the internet, on Google Discover, and indeed on YouTube, which I don't know. I want to think it's safe, but it's clearly the opposite. But on Google Discovery, I think, oh, maybe there's some hope here. But all these people seem to have some concern, and they only have, or they're like they're gonna care, but they only have um, tragedies. They don't, okay, because they don't care. I would protect them, but and that's the most random, psychotic behaviors from real people around me, constantly. Okay, and advice which I don't understand. People online who I've never met any of them. I haven't seen anyone who I know online. That's why I kind of got on social media because I could see my friends and I could share some cool stuff with them, some poetry and whatnot. I haven't seen anyone who I know on the computer, not one person who I actually know, in 5 years at least. And if I if I would did go on Facebook, okay, as soon as it got interesting, blink, it would all be gone and change. So what's the point? And trying to get it, even if you go to someone's corporate headquarters, they're completely sort of zombified. There's a big smile on their face, but then the radical tragedies happen to them or whoever. Okay, things falling out of the sky because people won't actually care. Random people, random behaviors. lady just walked around the corner and suddenly says, "Good night," and not a clue. Um, I guess I'm a knight, right? Good night and something. I'm not that person at all. Okay, it's all those people who supposedly want to care, they just won't do it. Okay, and no matter what has happened, or you know, in the distant past, or recently, I'm falling apart. Literally, I didn't have this thing with my body going on. Okay, I'm being attacked. The whole world suffers. Uh, Global conflicts. Okay, I wish I had help. I'm telling you that when I hurt and I don't say anything, the worst things happen. Um, okay, in 2001, I should have said I'm extremely exhausted and I desperately need a place. I could have said that when I was 10 years old. No one else rides the bus with the intellectually disabled and the poorest of the poor as well. When they're 10 years old, okay, in a place where they didn't grow up. You guys didn't do that. I know. Anyone who grew up in New York has it good. California, oh, we're spoiled. Okay. That's what they're going to say. Everyone in the world, they think there are coconut trees growing in San Francisco, I guess. I'm unhappy, and therefore the worst things happen. And because I don't say that, that's why they happen. John Lennon, in 1980, I might have said, no, I hate this new school. I want to go live in New York, because my aunt was from there. She was the nicest person in the family, my uncle's wife. If I had known how to say that, I might have said that, but I didn't. I asked for help so that so that the world is safe. That's why I ask for help, not so I can play a game and be hurt even more, because then, I'm telling you, then who knows? I don't want to deal with this. Okay, I asked for help. And because no one would do that, disasters, tragedies happen. That's not what it's about. Okay, I ask for help, and I will help people who help me in return. If we become friends, it will be fantastic. I would love to be there with really concerned, confident, qualified, rational, capable people. I would love to work with these people who really care. Okay, I would love to have help to give help in return infinitely. Okay, but if I'm completely separated from a rational situation, then I'm hopeless, and the whole world is hopeless. Okay, that's the word, hopeless. Okay, I think the next movie you're trying to make is called that. Or Ask, or who knows. Ask Hopeless, right? There you go. Okay, I'm hurt. I'm physically hurt. In 1980, I had to walk home. Girls don't have to do that. A guy who has a big sister in the West America doesn't have to do that. In Europe, I just don't think they do. I think they stay someplace, they have someplace to go. I didn't have any place to go when I was a kid. It was not possible. Okay, and I would like to have that now, so I can be your friend in reality and not on a smartphone in any way at all. Okay.